Who that nation, what it do? Hold on, let me adjust my mic real quick. Sorry about that. But who that nation, what it do, bruh? I just was on Instagram on DJ Academics page, and I just seen that shit with the artificial sun, and I know I had to do a video about that, bruh. So we're gonna pop over here to that. Hold on. You know the Chinese people. I ain't trying to be racist when I say that, but they was hyped to see the sun go up there, bruh. Let's watch this, bruh. It looked fake. It looked like one of them scenes out of the movies. Excuse me. But dang, bruh. And this is supposed to be an artificial sun. So you think to yourself, what are you looking at when you see this, bro? That's nuclear power that they are harnessing and putting into the earth. And where does it go after it's burnt out? You feel me? So many questions, bro. So you're gonna have a lot of people going off and speculating right now and going against this and saying a lot of crazy stuff, conspiracies about this. But what people gotta start to realize is that we living in the future, and you gotta understand as well, we seeing a lot of crazy weather all across the world, not just in particular regions like it used to be. Now it's all across the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously they see something that is potentially about to happen. You know, you see them preparing for how to knock asteroids off of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see all the governments across the world taking action, preparing for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if they're working on creating an artificial sun, they're trying to ensure the human race. You know what I'm saying? I guess. But at the same time, it is crazy to think that they are making a fake sun, an artificial sun. You know, when things like that start to happen, you know, I don't know how God will feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we just gotta see where this is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know, bro. I'm really speechless, to be honest. I'm speechless because, like, it's amazing but crazy at the same time. And like I said, we live in the future, so like you're gonna see more and more crazy things. Just like I did this video on this guy who married a robot, or who wants to marry a robot. That's where we're heading to. The Jetsons, you know what I'm saying, like Elroy Jetson and all that, they was predicting the future. The next thing's coming. You know, Eli's about to make a flying car, bro. So here we go. We got an article that was June 7th last year, and China's artificial sun just smashed a fusion world record. All right, so that was an article talking about it in 2021. But see, nobody reads news anymore. People only care about rap music. They only care about TikToking. You know what I'm saying? The latest fast food that dropped. You know, I'm guilty of that. But I'm just saying, nobody cares about. Nobody reads no more. Nobody thinks about what's going on in the news. The only thing they're concerned is with right now is what they're talking about with all this COVID, you know, related news. That's all anybody really is talking about. Other than that, straight up celebrity gossip ass news. That's all people's consuming all day. All right, let's get into this article. China has set a new record for a sustained nuclear plasma reaction. The artificial sun tokamak reactor ran at 120 million Celsius for 101 seconds. So here we go. We got something that they're running that's getting up to 120 million Celsius, which is crazy to think about, which is this star that they created, which is even more crazy to think about. That's a huge step, but we're still far from true sustained energy for fusion. China's artificial sun tokamak has sustained a plasma reaction for a whopping 101 seconds at 120 million degrees Celsius, setting new records in the field of nuclear fusion. The breakthrough could pave the way for a carbon neutral energy future. All right. East Experimental Advanced Superconducting Tokamak, which is they're going to abbreviate, or HT-7U, is a custom-built fusion reactor that has operated in different phases since 2006. So they've been working on this since 2006. You think they don't know something's coming? Like many of the world's tokamak experiments, East has reached fusion before as a refresher inside the donut-shaped or sometimes more spherical containment of tokamak. Sun hot plasma swirls in the circle that's held in place by supercooled electromagnets. Look, bro, they're putting plasma, hot plasma, a chemical, right, inside of a ball, and it swirls in the middle of the ball, and it illuminates and heats up to 120 million Celsius, not degrees, Celsius, and acts as an artificial sun. That's where we've gotten to, you know what I'm saying? But also, one thing I want to add in there is that, like, if you're an American, you gotta start to look around and say, damn, all these countries are starting to make advancements, and I mean, you know, only thing America's done lately is SpaceX, and that really wasn't anything. They just launched. What did they launch, a space station up there or whatever? That's about it. No cool experiments. Elon Musk is the only thing keeping us going, and I don't even know how the rest of the world feel about Teslas. Alright, the magnetic field is the only thing floating between 360 million degrees plasma and a bunch of human-made materials that obviously can't sustain that temperature. The plasma results from smashing different nuclei, I don't even know how to say that word, together, fusing them rather than splitting them. This requires a huge energy investment, which critics say means fusion will never really get off the ground. And for so far, all tokamaks work for just a scant few seconds at lower temperatures before smoothing something goes wrong. Okay, so they didn't show us what went wrong in that video. This is why East, which is properly turned on last December, running for 101 seconds at 120 million Celsius, is such a huge deal. It's a double whammy, a very long runtime at extraordinarily high temperatures. In 2018, the tokamak reached 180 million degrees Fahrenheit, or about 82 million degrees Celsius. But back then, East could only sustain the plasma for around 10 seconds. That's not hot enough or long enough, but 120 million degrees Celsius in 101 seconds, which East achieved in late May, certainly are. So this is a record for both the required power generating temperature and the duration for keeping the temperature at a stable level. Why does the temperature have to be so extraordinarily hot? The sun, after all, operates at just 15 million degrees Celsius, but it also has a huge advantage because of its enormous size. Getting an assist from gravity that helps to smash its atoms together instead of using gravity. Earthbound tokamaks must heat to many millions more degrees in order to make the atoms assemble to the smash. Okay, so they have to get it hotter on Earth than it is when it's out of space. All right, I understand that. I'm with y'all on that. I understand that. While the artificial sun's new record is great, it's still a very long way from self-sustaining plasma reaction or ignition. That will involve likely even higher temperatures that are held for much longer times. Goodness gracious. As for other high-profile reactors around the world, The UK's mass reactor recently made headlines with a new exhaust system that reduces heat 10 times better than its predecessor. In the meantime, the Global International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor (ITER) is on track to build the hugest tokamak ever, with the first plasma projected in 2030. Each experimental reactor has goals to help push technology forward to help all the others. The future of East could involve lessons learned by ITER Korea's K-Star reactor, which held the previous fusion record. MAST and even private tokamak researchers that are chipping away at the major obstacles to fusion energy all have the same goal: to sustain an extremely hot reaction and keep their equipment safely running for as long as possible. So what we just saw in that video, this one right here, so basically in that video they show it, and then but we know it's not gonna last that long because they not perfected it yet. But the fact that they even trying to like get it up there and launch it, it's okay. Put it down. Okay. Put it here. Let me see it. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so the fact that we're seeing it right here, they're not going to show us a whole clip because they don't want you to see the part where it fails, obviously. But they want you to see that part so you can get excited about it, which is a lot, man. So I popped up a video over here on YouTube, which is called China Made an Artificial Sun Star 6 times hotter than the sun. This was back in 2018, but I want something more recent. Sorry about that, y'all. But I want something more recent, bro. Like, I don't want to look at nothing from, I want to look at from today. Somebody else has already reacted to it. Okay, everybody's going in on it. Everybody got a video about it right now. Alright, bro, so I'm trying to see if we can get a better I'm trying to see a longer video. Yeah, so basically that's what we got, y'all. We got a new artificial sun being launched into the sky today. What's today? I'm on West Coast time, so this was January 9th today when we saw this. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. And y'all, if y'all got any videos or any articles or any research that I can possibly read more on this, let me know. Appreciate that. Hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate all that. And comment down below and all that good stuff. Y'all want to see me react to anything else, let me know. Till next time I'm out. Peace.